Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Hope you're having an awesome Friday. I've been having an absolutely great one. Just been catching up on a lot of stuff I needed to get done, but definitely enjoyed some nice weather today. Pretty sure people are maybe getting off work, stuck during their commutes. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are having some awesome plans for the weekend. This is actually my first Facebook Live video that I'm doing on my personal page. I've actually done quite a few on my business page, so for those of you who follow me on there, I've done a couple on there, but today I just wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind a lot lately, and it's a little bit more of a personal nature, so I felt it'd be more appropriate to share it on my personal page rather than my business page. But anyways, yeah, I hope that whatever I share with you guys, maybe at least one person who is watching will resonate with my message. I think it's something that's kind of important to share, so I felt like I should share it. I'm trying to be more vocal about my thoughts, considering that I've been pretty much changing the entire trajectory of my life. So this path that I had once forged for myself, I'm like no longer on it pretty much, and that's because I've reached a point in my life where the more you age, the more wisdom you acquire, and the more things you start to learn about yourself, and you start kind of like navigating your inner terrain a little bit better. And I started realizing a lot of different things about myself that I hadn't really lent credence to before very much. And I know this will probably resonate with a lot of people, so I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. But so basically, for those of you who may have picked up on this, or I've talked to you about this, I've been really, really excited about some stuff that I've been working on. I've been pursuing this new business venture where essentially I'm striving to create a lifetime of wealth for myself by building different streams of revenue, of particularly a passive income. And so basically, I want to be able to create a lifestyle for myself where I have time and financial freedom, and free up the time to be able to do the things that I want to do, like traveling, like things that are huge passions of mine, like traveling and being creative, like creating content that could inspire people. That's ultimately what I want to do. And this is super exciting for me because I've been working very diligently on learning the skills in order to be able to create this for myself. And ultimately, I want to be able to help other people who have similar aspirations as myself to do the same thing. And yeah, so it's been very exciting. I've been part of this really amazing community that's been supporting me a lot, and I've been learning a ton from different people who have made the magic happen for themselves. And it's been awesome and super enlightening. And I guess, like, with any new thing that you start, any new endeavor that you go on, it sort of presents a whole new set of challenges that you'd never had to face before, right? So with that, I had to really start working on my mindset and just adopting a much healthier one, right? And start looking at problems or setbacks as opportunities for growth. And also with that, I've just been doing a ton of soul searching and just tapping into my inner resources a lot more, and identifying my strengths and my weaknesses, and learning how to optimize both. And just this journey's been crazy. I've been on this for like the past 6 months or so, and it's been very, very enlightening in so many ways, in so many good positive ways. And some things I started to realize about myself is why this path that I was on before, why it didn't work out for me, why I wasn't ever fulfilled, why I didn't ever feel like I was thriving no matter what I did. I just never felt like I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. And with that came a lot of anxiety, like a ton of anxiety. Just, I felt like everything I did, there was always this like reserve of tension inside me where I knew deep down that it wasn't what I was meant to be doing. And I realized that the reason why is because everything that I did before was aligned with this very traditional route, right? Like pretty much what society dictated of me, what society wanted me to do, what friends and family expected of me. And you know, I realized too, like, it was just this very, very stark realization that I'm a very naturally creative person. I'm a very self-expressive person, and I feel like a lot of that was suppressed over the majority of my lifetime because I grew up in an environment where I was surrounded by a lot of like practical people and logical, analytical people, where basically it was kind of shoved down my throat that any kind of creative pursuits were not really productive, right? Like, and you couldn't really capitalize on those. There wasn't any money in those. And I pretty much had to focus on things that were going to guarantee me an income, right? That were going to earn me money. And that's basically what I sort of cemented into my own head, and I firmly believed that. And a lot of my creative hobbies that I used to really enjoy doing, I stopped doing them because they weren't productive, right? They weren't anything that I could monetize, right? And it's a really, really sad reality when I think about it, because I think that's been just like a huge source of my anxiety, just this very huge part of my spirit that's been squelched. And I know a lot of people can identify with this, and that's really why I wanted to share it, is basically to let people know, people who are very similar to myself, as far as really needing a creative outlet to sort of release all that pent up tension that tends to accumulate inside of us. Like, for people who are very empathic and are very sensitive and just are very moved by things, moved by life events, and deeply moved by art and by beauty, like, hello, like, that's me. And I shoved that aside, and I really tried to build myself up as somebody who was strictly analytical and somebody who was strictly like, a stickler for routine, and that's not me. I started realizing that that's really not me. And I guess I didn't realize before how much that traditional route was just, pursuing that was a huge disservice to myself and to my entire essence of being. And that's something that I'm really trying hard to deviate from, because it's not me. It's not fulfilling. I don't like the 9 to 5 grind. I'm not somebody who craves structure. I know a lot of people who do. They love the structure. They love, having a schedule, and that's great. Like, I'm not here to say that one is right or one is wrong. I know that everybody's different, and not everybody fits this one cookie cutter mold. And I'm definitely like outside the confines of what society wants. Whether that's a good or bad thing, I don't know. But it's just something I've realized about myself, and I wanted to share this with people who feel like they've suppressed a part of themselves, like they've deeply buried a huge part of their being, just because they wanted to meet somebody's needs or fulfill society's demands. Like, just don't do that. Don't deny your creativity. Don't deny your self-expression, because everybody is completely different. I know this is so cliche, but like, everybody is unique. Everybody has their own set of characteristics, of habits and behaviors, and perspectives, and just ways of viewing the world, and talents that, once you start to compile all of those, it makes you an entirely distinct person from anybody else on the planet. And when you think about it, like, how special is that? Like, that's incredible to know that there's a part of you that nobody else in the world has. And I think that it's everybody's purpose at some point in life to really like find that, identify that, and harness it and cultivate it into something that you can essentially create and share with people that can inspire them. I think we're all here to inspire in our own way, and to sort of find our tribe and connect with people who gravitate towards us, and to make an impact somehow, whether it's a global impact, or something, within your immediate environment, or just one person. And I guarantee you, if you feel like whatever you have to say, like whatever message you have inside you is not important enough. I used to be one of those people. Like, I felt like I didn't have anything important to say, unfortunately, and I'm realizing now that that's like very opposite from the truth. But if you're one of those people, if you're still sort of stuck in that mindset where you feel like what you have to say has no value, I'm here to tell you that that is 0% true. Like, I know for a fact that if you were to convey your unique message out into the world, it would transform at least one person's life. I know that for a fact. And I think it's our duty to really harness that, and to, find what it is that makes us, what ignites us and what fulfills us, and what you know just that creative itch that's yearning inside of us. Like, find that, right? And create something that's inspiring, and share it with the world. Like, that's our duty. It really is. The entire essence of the human existence is to create. And even if you feel like you're not a creative person, I know that there's at least one creative bone in everybody's body. That's what we're here for, is to create, and to align ourselves with our dharma, our life purpose, and to to just inspire people, and help our fellow man in any way that we can. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully it resonates with somebody, and maybe inspires somebody to sort of like break out of their shell a little bit more, which is definitely what I'm trying to do. And I'm starting to like really hone in on my talents. And I know that for me, travel is one of my biggest passions ever. Like, that's what fuels me. I'm somebody who craves a lot of novelty. I don't like doing the same thing over and over. I have to have like a change of scenery. I have to, just like get out and move and do something different. So that's why travel is like right up my alley. Oh my God, I love it. I love immersing myself in like new cultures and languages, and meeting new people, and just seeing how other people in the world live. Like, that's just fascinating to me. I love it. And you could probably see my face light up when I talk about it, but it's definitely something I want to do a lot more of, and to document whatever I find along the way, and compile it into something artful and beautiful, and share it with people. And so that's definitely an avenue I'm going to be pursuing in these upcoming years, for sure. And one way of enabling myself to do that is by doing what I'm doing now, and to find something outside of the traditional norm as far as earning income. And I found a community, and I found an opportunity finally that is going to teach me the skills to do that. And I'm so excited, like so freaking excited. And yeah, just like building multiple streams of income. Like, how amazing is that, And so yeah, if any of you guys are like interested at all about that, let me know. I love to chat about this kind of stuff, and I've been like all into everything business and everything creative, pretty much. So yeah, so I hope you guys found some value in this. I hope at least one person did. And as always, please feel free to reach out to me if you like ever have anything to talk about, something like that's just you're yearning to express. Like, don't suppress that. Don't ever deny your own self-expression. It is way too valuable for you to keep from the world. And like, I'm always here to help anybody, to talk to anybody. So please reach out to me. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and you'll be seeing a lot more of me on here. So so yeah, I look forward to connecting with all of you guys. Thanks so much. Love you all. Bye.